You reach the end of a long day and realize you cannot recall a single specific moment. You were physically present, yet your mind was entirely consumed by rushing and reacting. This state is autopilot. This exhaustion stems from a core tension. Our minds constantly pull our awareness away from our physical bodies, dragging us towards stress about the future or regret over the past. If our attention is always racing toward the next moment, who is actually living in the present one? Shifting out of this state requires you to actively shape your thoughts, taking on the role of the architect of your own inner landscape. True presence is a deliberate structural shift in how we process our daily reality. That structural shift begins with the micro-self. It starts by bringing awareness to our smallest, most immediate physical experiences, which automatic habits usually mask. Mark used to inhale his lunch at his desk while staring at a screen. When he tried spending 5 minutes savoring the ridges and sweetness of a single raisin, he was astonished by how much he had missed, finding more satisfaction in that one fruit than in his usual hurried meals. We also see this in our internal signals. David, a graphic designer, realized through mindful attention that his stress was literally being held as physical tension in his shoulders. We often carry our physical tension like heavy luggage. What happens if we simply stop and look at the bags we are holding? The body scan is a technique for navigating this internal landscape. You move attention through the body and breathe directly into the discomfort with pure acceptance. Acknowledging these physical holding patterns allows you to transition the body from rushing to rest. From the physical body, we expand our awareness to the mental framework, the often chaotic, racing mind. John, a busy executive, struggled with intense, fast-moving thoughts that dictated his mood and fueled internal chaos. We often treat our anxious thoughts as undeniable facts, but they can be viewed as merely passing weather patterns in the sky of your mind. Sitting meditation creates a healthy distance between you and the thoughts themselves. You watch them pass without engaging, much like clouds drifting across the horizon. When the mind gets swept away by a passing thought, you use the physical breath as a steady, reliable anchor to pull your focus back to the present. Observing our thoughts creates the space needed to replace automatic, panicked reactions with intentional, thoughtful responses. The final stage of awareness involves stepping out of internal isolation and managing our interactions with the external world. Maria found herself trapped in a cycle of anger and self-blame following a workplace conflict. To navigate this, she used metta, or loving-kindness meditation. The practice begins internally, directing well wishes to oneself first to dissolve self-doubt. From there, you extend that same compassion outward, first to a neutral person, and finally, with effort, to the difficult colleague. It is easy to find peace in a quiet, empty room. How do we maintain our center when the world pushes back? Actively generating compassion harmonizes your emotional landscape, preventing external events from dictating your internal peace. Mindfulness provides a practical framework for moving purposefully through the world, integrating awareness into every action. Through mindful walking, we bring this inner calmness into our physical strides, taking in the world with fresh awareness. Living mindfully involves greeting every thought, every physical step, and every breath with clear, deliberate intention. By becoming the architect of your inner landscape, you break free from the vacuum of autopilot. You are finally awake.